Here's a real must-have accessory for your little scissor jack, and I don't really like lifting up the cars with these, and I usually use the big floor jack, but sometimes I bring this out and a little bottle jack, but I'll start bringing up the car with this and then a bottle jack instead of dragging out the floor jack. And if you want to buy a floor jack, it's a cheap way to, you know, lift the car, but usually you can't get these under the car because these are too high up. So use this. This is actually from an old Toyota. I think it's a 74 Toyota. And as long as you keep it greased, it's pretty surprisingly, it's a damn good jack, man. It's very stable. You know, Toyota built some good shit back then. If you keep it greased, it works pretty damn good. Now, normally, you put something like this in there, and you just turn the handle, right? But you don't get a lot of leverage with that. And the best thing, put this in here, just bolt that in here, and you can put yourself regular ratchet on here, half-inch drive ratchet with a long extension, and you can really torque this thing down, right? So we're going to put that on there right now. Now the socket to use is just a regular 13/16 spark plug socket. So that's pretty common, and put it on there. There you go, just fits in there perfect. And you get a nice long extension. You can get way down, you know, you can get it below the car. And if you need some other torque, you got this. All right. So you can get at it. I like these are pretty quick. You know, they're pretty quick. You know, and these jacks, at least some of them anyway, they last a long time, as long as it's a quality jack in the first place. But if you keep all this greased in here, that greased, and also this pivot point in here greased, if that's all greased, this one's been around. I think it's from a 1974 Toyota Corolla, and you know, back then Toyota was actually making some pretty good crap back then, you know what I mean? But these are good. If you got a bottle jack, so you got a bottle jack like this or this, and you start bringing the car up with this, and you finish it up with the bottle jack with you know, a piece of wood over there, and then you put your jack stand underneath there. That's about all you really need to lift the car up pretty high, you know. These guys go up there pretty high. You got these, they screw out and all this kind of crap, right? You'll get this up, you'll get the car up a lot higher than you would with this, and this would be a lot more stable and strong. This puppy can do some serious lifting. But I always use these to just start it out. And I got the floor jacks, but sometimes I just use this. And this is also a good accessory to have if this is the only jack you got with your car for changing a tire. You might want to have that puppy on there and keep a wrench with you versus this stupid thing, because these will bend, and that shit on the end will bend. With this all being locked together now, that ain't gonna bend. Usually what happens is one of these ends here starts bending when it gets really tight. Even if it's greased, it'll get tight, you know, and start bending that. They're only designed for temporary jacks, but this one actually is not too bad. It's pretty stable the way they made this thing. It's welded up good. It's pretty solid the way the hinges are and shit. I've actually had that a long time. That's why I've been using it a long time. With this accessory, it makes it even better. But if this is the kind of jack you got in your car, that's what you're using for your, you know, for your jack for your spare tire, you might want to consider putting one of these on here and keeping a wrench with you, even if it's just a Harbor Freight ratchet or something with an extension and a spark plug socket on there. That'll work, man. That'd be a lot better than that bullshit, that's for sure.